The school trip is going to span 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Today you're leaving the class field trip. Train is scheduled to arrive in Kyoto in the afternoon. Yep, it will be a memorable experience. It's like, remember how we said we're going to Kyoto? Well, someone screwed up with the trains, we ended up in Hokkaido. I mean, it's like, it's quite a ways away, but you know, I don't know how they messed it up like that, but you know?
Kyoto, huh? Talk about boring.
You don't like it? Personally, I think it's one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Whatever.
The low quality of the animations compared to the later Persona games. I mean, they've obviously, you know, in the remake would have reanimated these scenes, so I wonder how they look. Transferred to a tour bus after arriving at Kyoto Station. Sun has already set. It's like, we've got, you know, only so much for our budget, you know. Hagashiyama Sanjo Godaigo Inn.
We're finally here. Whoa, nice place.
It is an expensive area, after all.
Play the stereotypically Japanese traditional music. Is it that a... What instrument is that? Is it a koto or is it shamisen or whatever the hell that thing's called? I don't know. If it's a koto, you could say it's the koto in Kyoto. God damn it. Knocked over my controller. It's hard to connect my guitar with what's playing in the game. It's like I'm trying to figure out what key it's in. Well, I'll try playing one of the Japanese scales, see if it, how do the Japanese scales go ahead? How'd the other one go? I can't remember if that was the shape or not. Kinda went a bit off scale there, I guess. Just like, nah, harmonic minor out of nowhere. Anyways, back to plot.
Hey, what's that umbrella for?
Maybe the roof leaks. Who knows? Decoration, maybe?
I see. So that's the style here in Kyoto, huh? So, which way to the geishas?
That's right, I forgot about that. Count me in.
Keep dreaming, Junpei.
It's like from my little knowledge of geishas.
The stone area outside is filled with water.
Great observation. Anyways, it's like there's this visual novel I Let's played several times over the years, back in the day, quite a few years back, called Go Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan, which is ironic because, you know, I Let's played it more than once, so it's not really the first trip then, is it? You know, the funny thing is like, the other night I had a random dream where I went to Japan. It was really weird. Very surreal collection of dreams. That was actually when I was trying to turn my sleeping pattern back around. Kept having really weird, vivid nightmares and dreams and all that, on and off as I'd like wake up and then go back to sleep. But anyways, from that, you know, where they go to Kyoto in that novel, they point out it's like, oh, you know, the geishas, they, you know, you can't just casually, you know, hire a geisha or whatever like that, you know. You gotta go through a bunch of things, just like you gotta know someone who can recommend and do all this and all that. So it's a lot more complicated. You can't just casually be like, oh yeah, let's do that.
Is this one of the open-air hot springs I have heard about? No, it's just a courtyard. It's not meant for bathing.
So where were you guys gonna go at your old school, Ryoji? Somewhere interesting, I bet. Kyoto's so typical, don't you think?
Maybe, you know, if you are Japanese, it would be like, Kyoto's just Kyoto. But, you know, if you're like a transfer student or something like that, it's like, baby, he's probably freaking having the time of his life on this trip. Like, oh yes, it's Kyoto.
I don't really remember.
Are you serious? That's the highlight of the year.
Come on, you can talk later. You're blocking the hallway. Girls, your rooms are that way. Why don't you go get unpacked?
You heard her.
We'll see you later then.
Hey, knock it off, Junpei. Back over there. I guess get with the program.
What's a program? It's like, what? You don't know the program? It's, well, she'd know all about programs, being a robot. You know, Android, whatever you will. But, you know, the saying of get with the program, maybe she wouldn't understand that. I'll talk to these guys later. Let's just first... Hey, baby, how are you enjoying Kyoto? Makoto-sama. This is great, Kyoto. It is the better than Destiny World, which is the, you know, what we always use for Disneyland, because, well, you know, copyright and all. I don't know why so many Japanese companies decided on Destiny World of all things, because, you know, that visual novel I was on about earlier? You go to a Disneyland in that game too, but I think they also call it Destiny World or something's in there. I guess it is Disney to have it named that instead of Disney, because it is the same, you know, it begins with a D, much like Disney, but it's different. And see how this tower stands up with only matchsticks, sugoi. That is the beauty of Japan. So they made this with matchsticks. That's one thing I've always liked about Japan and just basically East Asia in general is I like the look of their architecture. It's like I don't know how practical some of it is, honestly, because I don't really understand it. But, you know, it looks cool. Welcome. What would you like? 6 horror clerk. What? What do you got? A pickled turnip? Am I playing Room Factory now? Oh, this is what he wanted right here. Nama Yatsuhashi. He wanted that. Thanks for your business. Could I buy another one? I'll buy one for myself. What else snacks you got? Just those. I'll buy one of everything. Why not? I am the snack master. I will have a pickled turnip. I will use a pink turnip to make it. And I will buy another one of these just in case it's like the last one you buy is the one you give to Ken, which would be really dumb. But you know, just on the safe side. How are you guys doing? Hey, Makoto, what's up? Check this out. The hot spring's in there, right? So based on the hotel's layout, this guy seriously thinks he can sneak a peek. Give it up, Kenji. What do you think, you are 10 feet tall? Give up. Never. Nothing is impossible. What kind of athlete are you? If you accept your limits, you'll never succeed. I never thought of it that way. Alright, I won't give up. Although I guess our height is one of those limitations we can't overcome. Stilts, maybe? Where's the vending machines, man? Gotta get frickin' drinks. I cannot forget the drinks. I've got to get drinks. Must obtain wherever it is. It's the fat guy, the gourmet king. Well, hello there, my gourmet friend. Bet you're as tired of Kyoto as I am. Honestly, there's nothing here that interests in having gourmet. Tried all the food the souvenir shop had out, but it wasn't as good as I hoped. It was a souvenir shop though, man. It's not gonna have the top quality stuff. You don't read the newspaper, do you, senpai? Her father recently died. Wait, you seriously didn't know? Student council president seems like she's mad. Does she think we're being immature? The hot spring here is really famous. For a few hours there's a surprise. What, surprise being you trying to peep on the girls? Did you see that? I was so close, but I got caught. Better go to our room, man. Or else Miss Toriomi might get pissed off. I ain't going to my room until I've talked to everyone and received my beverages. Hurry, hurry, hurry. You can talk later. Hurry up and get to your rooms. I don't want to be yelled at for your behavior. Don't you know which room you're in? No, not really. Makoto-kun, to get to your room, go up the stairs and turn right. Your room will be on the right-hand side at the end of the hall. Got it? Now go. Yep, already discarded that information. Just having a look around, see? So this is purely decorative, this one here, is it? Very sure the vending machines are upstairs anyway. Yeah, there they are. I recall Yuko's here, but I don't think Chihiro is. When I originally played the game, I thought maybe it was because I pissed her off because the social link was reversed at the time. But it seems like, you know, as she said when you talk to her, that her year doesn't actually go on this field trip. That's why we don't see her. I will buy every drink just to be on the safe side. Because there are beverages here that you cannot buy elsewhere. And the girl at the school will want one of these in exchange for whatever it is we wanted from her to begin with, that I have long since forgotten. Might as well check it right now, actually. What was the quest even for? Oh yeah, she wanted Odin juice, and the only way to get that is to give a drink from Kyoto to the girl that has that drink. I'm gonna buy all 3 of these once again, just to be on double safe side. Now, can you imagine going to Japan and you see those look like there are 2 different types of bins right next to it, and you're like, which one's the recycling bin? It's all in Japanese, I don't know which one it is, I'm gonna look like such an idiot. Wonder how many signs are actually bilingual in Japan. Now, I imagine in places like Tokyo and all that, it's probably a bit more common, but I imagine in more rural areas, it's all just gonna be in Japanese. Even though we're at an inn far away from home, it feels just like the norm. I should just get some sleep and hope we'll have time for sightseeing tomorrow. If I knew we'd be trapped in our rooms, I'd have brought some board games. It's like we get to go on a field trip, but you gotta be stuck in your room the whole time. It's like, what kind of field trip is this? It says tomorrow is the ordinary sightseeing. What's so ordinary about it? Well, I'll just follow along and see for myself. I can't remember what room she said we had, but I'm trying to avoid going to our room. How come our school trip is inside Japan? Dude, we gotta go abroad or there's no point. I hear it's Koda's fault. Every other teacher wanted to go out of the country, but Koda insists on Kyoto. Well, he did say in class. Was it Koda the guy who kept secret that Fuko was missing? If so, he's gonna be extra unpopular, more so than he already is. Seriously, that guy sucks. So I remember going on trips as a kid. We didn't really go anywhere outside of Wales, though. So basically, it's kind of a similar situation, but you know. So you didn't really go on trips like that outside of that. Just like occasionally go on a holiday when I was a kid, but it was only very few times. So I guess it was like the equivalent of that in a way. I'm gonna have to ask the teacher to repeat what she said so that I know where not to go. Didn't realize there was an upstairs further. But just to be on the safe side, what room should I not enter until last? In your room, go upstairs and turn right. The room will be on the right hand side at the end of the hall. So it's basically at the end of the hall. Got it. Then it'd be like, no, it's the second room down. We're gonna make it so that you have to really think about this. I think Yuko's upstairs. Yeah, there she is. Oh, hey, Makoto-kun. I'm just been walking around and I'm already exhausted. Honestly, I've been psyched since the minute we walked through the front door. I can't remember because her social link, I think, was reversed when I originally played the game and got to this point. I think she said something different, maybe. Maybe because she was annoyed at me at the time. I can't remember. It's been a few years now since I originally played the game. Hot Springs in the souvenir store. Oh, and I'm pro at pillow fights. I sling them fast as bullets. Midnight all girls get together and tell each other what boys like. Yep, I'm all set for this trip. I mean, is that really a thing that girls actually do? Or is it like an urban legend of sorts? Anyway, have you seen the vending machines here? Drink selection is totally different from back home. I wonder what they taste like. And that is exactly why we need to buy at least 2 each of every drink. Even though these are the same drinks that were on a previous draw. Therefore, I will only buy 1 of each. Now think about it, durian, isn't that one fruit or wherever that smells like literal shit, but apparently tastes amazing? Hopefully the drink doesn't, have the smelling part of it as well. It's like, oh man, your breath smells of shit. It wouldn't surprise me if there's like a perfume specifically made to smell like that fruit. It's like, that is completely illogical. Why would you freaking put on perfume that makes you smell like that? Well, if you want people to avoid you, it's like, fair points. She looks like a person with no soul. Just freaking that stupid episode of South Park where Kenny dies. It's like, well, he dies in many episodes, be more specific. But the one where he gets a PSP and he's needed in heaven to control a golden PSP to fight off Satan's army. And when they couldn't get Kenny because he got revived as a vegetable, more or less, in a vegetative state, they were like, how about this Japanese kid? He got to this level in the game. He could be the next potentially. Like, you idiot, you forgot Japanese people don't have souls. It's like, oh yeah. It's like, what kind of joke is that? And that obviously that made me think that, It's like, with no soul, it all makes sense now. It's a girl's room. You can't just waltz into them. And do you have anyone to go around with tomorrow? Wait a sec, you're going out with someone. Secrets. Oh, that's no fun. Way to kill a conversation there. Ryoji, Dara. Are you kidding me? If we're in Kyoto, we've got to go to Shinsengumi. That's what I'm talking about. You probably butchered the pronunciation on that. You can tell his remains and the Ishihonganji, right? No, I won't have enough time. And that's the trouble with going on a trip like that. So much to see, so much to do in one lifetime. What was that song? I can't even remember. What you doing, man? I can't remember. I can't remember. But there's just too much to see, too much to do. It's like you can't get it all done in one trip. What if I said yes? Ah, bummer. But if you had a girlfriend, you shouldn't leave her behind at times like this. Those get really mad when you do that, And they get especially mad if you hang out with anyone else that is of the same sex. And by same sex, I mean, same sex as your partner. Did I talk to these ones? Yeah, these are the ones I already talked to. Hey, look who it is! Oh, Yuki-kun, what are you up to? I'm just relaxing here with Keisuke. We make an odd duo, don't we? I just hope there isn't any trouble while I'm off duty. Hey, Hiroshi-kun, have you tried these cookies? They're so good. Oh, no, I haven't. There aren't any left. Aren't the snacks supposed to be one per person? There should be one left for me. Oh, really? I ate them all, sorry. I see. I would kill you then. I'll just pretend there weren't any there to begin with. Visit shrines tomorrow. Honestly, why bother? I think I'll. I thought that's it. Fuck. He's like, I'll fuck sick, relax. No, I'll fix sick and relax here tomorrow instead. You are so boring, aren't you? I mean, if I were to go to Kyoto, I'd visit the shrines. I want to see more of that architecture and stuff, you know? It's like, I'm not like Bebe when it comes to love of Japan or anything like that, but I would visit shrines. They seem neat, you know? I like the architecture and the kind of atmosphere around it. Gotta think of it. Who else could be here that's a friend from school that we haven't run into yet? Imagine if we ran into the old couple. It's like, what are you guys doing on here? It's like, we're on vacation. We thought we'd go to Kyoto. And I don't think there's anyone else really, is there? And the rival, he's from a different school, so it'd be weird if he was here. I can't sleep with a pillow that isn't mine. I mean, that would be the one thing about going to hotels and things that would bug me. It's like, you never know who's actually been in this bed. I prefer it to just be, you know, my own bed, my own stuff. You know, it's a personal thing, man. You never know who might have had sex on the beds in the hotel, or what someone might have done there. Someone could have even shat in that bed for all you know. It's like you can clean it all you want, but you cannot remove the stain. Maybe literally, but, you know, the stain, that is, someone shat there once. I reserve this matter, especially this corner is the best one. Especially, I mean, this corner especially. It's the pause in between that, you fool. Do I have my yukata on straight? Doesn't seem right. Well, I don't know they had this show in Kyoto too. Back home it airs on Sunday afternoons. I feel like I'm watching a different program. It's just a still image of what looks to be 2 women or 1 woman and a guy. I'm not sure. Can't really. Oh, maybe 2 guys. I don't know. We cannot examine the artistic piece right here. That's the annoying thing about the Kyoto field trip is there's no save points. And there's a moment during the trip where you can, you know, succeed at something or fail at something. But you can't really reload, because you'd have to do the whole trip again. School excursion, day 2. Today's literary, visiting historical sites. Shrine. Shrine. You went sightseeing around Kyoto aboard a tour bus. Visiting the places in person was much more exciting than seeing them in photographs. In the afternoon, everyone went their separate ways at the Kamogawa near the hotel. The riverbank of the Kamogawa near Sanjo Bridge, nighttime.
We should probably head back. We don't want to miss curfew. The later it gets, the more crowded the Shijo becomes.
Why are you still concerned about me? Our days of fighting together are over. We have no common goal to fight for, no enemies to defeat, no reason to be friends.
Well, Mitsuru, I'm so glad to hear that's what you think about everyone on the team. It's like, we are only here for one purpose. We're not friends. You don't give a shit. And I feel like that part of this is down to her being, seriously depressed. But we still went to Tartarus despite that.
That's not true.
We've reached our conclusion. Why should we continue on?
Because we haven't reached the answer.
Everything I believed in was a lie. And in the end, I failed to.
You failed to what? To protect the most important person in your life? Is that what you're trying to say? You said you were atoning for what the Kirito group did in the past, but that's not true. You were only fighting to protect your father.
That's right. I fought to protect him, and look what happened. My trust for the chairman blinded me, and I fell right into his trap. There was nothing I could do. My father placed the onus of responsibility all upon himself. And ever since the incident, he looked as if he was dead inside.
Kind of fitting then, isn't it?
I fought so that he could release the shame and guilt that burdened him so. But my efforts were futile, and now my life is without meaning. Right?
Slap some sense into her.
I'm sorry, but we don't know that for sure yet. Hey, did you know that I used to live around here?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
After my dad died, my mom spent all her time throwing herself at random men. I couldn't stand to see her acting like that, so I used to come out here to the riverbank to get away. My belief in my dad was all I had.
Your father was only doing what he thought was best.
Yes, but it was still wrong. So he fought to the end to try and make it right again. He never gave up. He believed shadows were dangerous and they needed to be stopped, even if it meant losing his life. That's why I fight. I want to eliminate the Dark Hour and fulfill my dad's final wish.
Fulfill his final wish.
That's all No. We can do. Right, Senpai?
Yes. Yes, I agree, Takeba. It's not over yet. Nothing has been decided. We must put an end to this, for the sake of my father, and yours.
Senpai.
Yukari, will you stand with me until the end?
So are we friends now, or are we still just...
Well, I guess we should go and take a bath together now.
We're just teammates, right? Not friends or anything, right?
To take a bath together?
Yeah, in the outdoor hot spring back at the hotel. It's really nice. Now that we have everything out in the open, there's nothing left for us to hide.
Not even our naked bodies.
Nothing.
Hey, stop blushing. I didn't mean it like that.
We'll have towels.
Anyways, we should really get going. It's already past curfew.
She gonna awaken a new persona?
There's no need to worry, Father. I am not alone, and I'll never look back again.
Do you believe in the power of friendship now? Because it's like, okay, so we resolved this whole issue. Still doesn't bring her father back, so does she just go back to that? Or does she realize, she's got other people in her life that she cares about and they care about her and all that. She's got reason to live. And this is her reason to fight. The resolution in Mitsuru's heart has awakened the new persona. I'm golden now. Pen Vasilia has given rise to Artemisia. Probably butchered in the pronunciation.
Please watch over me.
You know what's cool is, I forget the name of the character. Was it... Began with a K, was it? I forget, I think his first name began with a K, but Nanjo. Or Persona 1 and Persona 2. Was it K Nanjo? I can't remember his name. But, yeah, in Persona 1, he awakens to his persona after... Well, it's a bit of a spoiler, really, but it happens so early on in the game, so... Let's just say someone important to him kind of, loses life, right? And in the second game, apparently, that someone becomes his persona. Now imagine if that happened with Mitsuru and she got her father as her persona. That would be wild. But that character is also connected as well, because the Kirijo family, they're branched off from the Nanjo group, which was, his family side of all this stuff. And I wonder if it was because Mitsuru's grandfather was pursuing some dodgy, shady, horrible stuff with his shadow research, and Nanjo, knowing all about this shit going sideways, is like, I don't like looks at this. Like, okay, we'll build our own corporation with blackjack and hookers and shadows. Forget the first two. The shadows are all we're after. You've changed into your bathrobe. You have some free time before you go to bed. But no free time to, save the game or anything. Check out a souvenir shop downstairs. 6 Horror is a pretty weird name for it. Yeah, were doodles all over my face when I woke up this morning. In oil-based ink. This is pathetic. I'll get my revenge if I have to stay up all night. Well, it was the last day of the trip. I should find somewhere else to sightsee. So tired of touring shrines and stuff. I'm sick of this touristy stuff. I could sneak out later to hit the arcade. I was worried about not being able to sleep, but I slept like a log last night. This is one fine inn. The air cushions are world class. He has not moved from this chair at all. It's gotta be the most comfiest chair. He put on his, whatever that outfit's called, I forget. But, he's like, I'm just gonna sit here all day, every day. Seems like Mitsuru's overcome her pain. I don't know what happened, but as long as she's feeling better, I'm relieved. So relieved, in fact, that he pissed himself. Man, this spa is huge. It felt so good that I swam around. Yes, one lap down. Dude, just because it's big doesn't mean you should swim in it. Them playing that music in the background, and then you just hear it go, and then it's like, oh no, it suddenly became a freaking Project Zero fail frame game. I saw Yukari-chan and Mitsuru-senpai talking to each other. It seemed to change them to be so cheerful together that way. I just saw Yukari-san and Mitsuru-san entering their room together. Whoa, nice yukata. Yeah, that's what it is. Mikoto-kun. I knew you'd look good in one. You look cute. Oh, we passed a group today. You didn't notice me, though. Why do you ignore me so, you bastards? I tried to talk to you, but I couldn't. A little different when you're around your dorm mates. You ignore all your other non-teammates' social needs. These look different somehow. Not jealous or anything, but... I didn't mean to act so weird. I'm just trying to get you to notice that I'm lonely. Mission accomplished. I just wanted to walk around Kyoto with you. I wonder if they added that in the remake where you can hang out with any of your social links. Imagine if it included like the guys as well. It's like, you know what, let's go sightseeing with Baby instead. Which room, I wonder, is Yukari's room? Can't remember if we even really see any of their rooms. Makoto-kun, the tour today wore me out. We were learning about the local history, but yeah, it really tired me out. Some of the older tourists even passed out. It's a good thing you were there, Kisuke. What a debacle. Even the tour guide passed out. I was impressed at the way you took control, Hidetoshi-kun. Are you thinking about becoming a police officer? Well, I've never given it any thought before. Let's get to the hot springs. I seem to be covered in sweats. It all makes sense what his personality is all leading to him to become the police officer. Imagine Hidetoshi becoming a police officer and he ends up being in the same department as Chie from Persona 4. Because she wanted to be a police officer as well. That'd be an interesting duo. Be like a buddy cop thing, you know, just Chie and Hidetoshi. Hitoshi's the tight ass one, and Chie is kind of like the rash one who's like gets into a fight right off the bats. I had to go to the girls' room at midnight yesterday, but the teacher was guarding the door and the stairs. How am I going to get up there? Dude, you shouldn't even be doing that. It's like, but it is tradition. I went up the stairs when I was trying to go down the stairs. I am a fool. You see what I mean though? It's like, when we get to the point where you can succeed or fail, it doesn't matter, but there's a thing you can fail at or succeed at. And you'd have to go through the entire school trip, all of this, all over again, just to get another shot at trying it again. Not even succeeding, just trying to succeed. It's ridiculous. Beautiful scenery, beautiful women. Kyoto's the place to be. I bet Mitsuru Senpai is having a hard time. If I was her, I wouldn't be having much fun either. How you all been doing? How do you like my Kyoto accent? Pretty good, huh? I don't know. You know, voice acted, so I can't really tell. And I'm not Japanese, so I would have to, you know, hear an example of, you know, the regional accents are kind of differentiated and see how it sounds. Is it like the equivalent of a country accent for Japan? I don't know. Underestimate Kyoto. There are so many places to go. And what should I do tomorrow? Let me tell you something. No gourmet worth his salt can wear a yukata. We eat. Our belly grows. The obi gets too tight, so we loosen it. We eat some more. Loosen the obi another notch. The obi falls off. We're left in the nude. See? And that's something we do not want to see. Makoto-sama, you are wearing your yukata. I tried to put mine on, but it came off. The string, it got tangled up and my clothes came off. But you look great in the yukata. I am jealous. I wanted to play the evil magistrate. I wanted to trap and defeat the pesky heroes. What? I wonder if you could play this social link. I wonder, like, I'm gonna get Nama Yatsuhashi as a souvenir. Hey, did you know? Regular Yatsuhashi is baked. Is it now? I don't even know what that is. Oh, hey, Makoto, you're already in your yukata? Damn. Dude, help me talk this guy out of wearing his PE uniform. Who wears a tracksuit at a swanky hotel? Yeah, it's so no matter what happens, I can go running. Dude, don't you ever get tired of exercising? Who's this guy, Piccolo? He visited a Kyoto Music Shrine and he decided to run laps around it. He made the entire group run laps too, all damn day. Men are supposed to be able to run up hills and climb walls. Says you, man. Dude, what about all the girls in the group? You better apologize to them. I can't even frickin' walk up a frickin' steep hill, let alone run. Where's the teacher at anyway? You're not allowed outside, you see? Look out there. There's nothing outside. It doesn't exist. We did not create a place here in Kyoto. Only the bits that you see, you know, when you wander around town. It's the hot spring. Open only session is in progress. Might as well just say it's always only women, because it's like, it seems that always ends up being the case in these games. Even in Persona 4, where it was the guys' turn to go in the hot springs, freaking girls, you know, they showed up, and you were like, oh no, the guys are, oh no, throw stuff at them, get out, it's our time. And then they remember, it's like, oh wait, yeah, it was actually their time. Our bad, should we go apologize? Nah. Seriously, I hate that freaking gimmick in these games, man. You can probably now start to pick up on things when I, you know, alluded to something earlier. You probably can put two and two together if you've not played this game by now, surely. So I guess we just go back to our room, because there's nothing really to do.